So we finally have a trailer for Fairy Tail Season 3. It is, we no longer have to wait. We have a 44-second clip that they released on Twitter to show off what the character designs are going to be looking like. Also as well going through like Yasuharu Takanashi's like music again, like so immediately because the fans like, yeah, don't worry, we know that this is all going to be needing, this is going to work. And not to mention, we've been having snippets of like background designs of like certain areas for a while now. And let's just go and just talk about the trailer in general, because like at first it was just like announcing, you know, creation of like Hiramashimoka, like going into like the new anime, and well, we get to see a few things immediately, and we're going to kind of be breaking down like a lot of the trailer down for like what exactly do we get to see in this trailer. And the first thing we see is Lucy and Happy, and I will say this thing like as well for like them, I noticed this as well with like some of the designs, or at least just how some of the characters like Natsu, and like it looked like some of the faces were a little bit more pudgier, like there was a little bit not especially when it came to like Lucy, she's normally like super like sharp chin, like she's normally like all the way down, like, but I was noticing that was kind of like a difference in some of the designs. I haven't really noticed it too much when it came to later on to the manga, but like I was looking like kind of like some like panels, and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much in general how she looks like later on. It just looked a little bit different from how 2014 Natsu looked compared to this though. So there are some small differences, and we do get to see Lucy doing a spirit dress. We do get to see Toronto, so already showing early parts of the Avatar arc going they're just blitzing for it. It's like, let's just get this shit out, over and done with. We don't want none of this. Bits of Urza like going in, bit of Juvia, bit of Grey doing one of their cool moments from there. Natsu with the scar, so that's quite later on. We're seeing like Wendy and Sheria like having a conversation. Like a lot of things were like going all throughout like the chapter, and then the last snippet of this was to reveal our bad guys. The controversial, I will say, and definitely questionable with at least a lot of their members, and that is the Spriggan 12. And we get to see every single member, and of course the ones that get the most screen time out of all of them was definitely Brandish. I felt got the most, because she's definitely the most like popular member out of all of them. After that, like Indel, with that we get to see like Agil, Demaria, like Jacob Nineheart, I believe as well. There is Lakade, Wall, and Senna, like Irene, and then Bloodman and August. That should be all of the ones that I've covered there out of the Spriggan 12, and you don't really get to see anything of them. You just get to see this snippet of them, and yeah, I will say this, at least in all that, I hope that with this adaptation, I'm very much looking forward to some of the stuff, like say like with Argyle, I'm looking very much forward to like Brandish and some of the ID, like some of the other characters on there. I really do hope they improve some of these others, because in the manga some of these were really not great, some of these fights, and it's like this fact that you've like built up 12 of these. I think like Wall, Agil, Invel, I'd like to say Brandish / Demaria came out okay. Like on there, I think their ones were fine. On there, most questionable was Irene's. On there, like I definitely think Nineheart didn't have that great of a fight. Like Bloodman had a decent one. So like some of these ones were definitely correct. Jacob as well was really bad in the manga. So I really hope that a lot of this stuff was improved on there. I will have to reread through pretty much that whole arc just to get a lot of that stuff right down and correct, but that was definitely the impressions I got when I finished it, whereas like these last villains are such a mixed bag for me, and it's like, and it's a shame because it is the final arc, and it's especially as well where it's like Avatar, so as mentioned as well before in other videos, Avatar, it has so many fucking just problems, and I just hope that they correct it, and also just get a lot of that shit out of the way with. And I generally hope that, yeah, they add a lot of more additional scenes to these characters. I hope that there's more stuff to these characters, so there's more time to flesh them out, because we don't get that. So I'm very curious to see what you guys think in the comment section down below, what you thought about this whole little reveal on there. But that's going to be all from me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys though next time.